Hello everyone, welcome to Kwiation Engineering YouTube channel. So today I took a new lesson. I think will be interesting for you. So if you're new to my channel, I'm Keshara Vikramasinghe. I'm professional aircraft maintenance technician. All right. So today I'm going to teach you about the flight deck layout in A319, A320, A321 aircraft. All right. So if you still not subscribe my channel, please subscribe and please share this video with your friends, relatives, and any of the person who like aviation, special for aircraft maintenance. All right. So no need to waste the time. So let's go to the lesson. Right. Okay, so today I'm going to teach you about the flight deck layout, and inside this video, the every informations I took from the Airbus documentation. So all the rights belong to the Airbus. So all right, so we will go to the video. All right. Okay, the first one is the plan view, right? So you can see the cockpit A320, 21, 19, the cockpit of the aircraft. All right, so when you see from the top, you can see like this. Okay, this is the captain seat, and this is the first of the seats. Okay, you can see this is the captain side stick. There is the captain side stick, and this is the captain navigation bag. So in here he will keep all the navigation documents, especially the documentations like the flight route, right? So this is the fourth occupant seat, is an optional, and this is the third occupant seat, and this is the first officer navigation back over there, right? And this is the first officer side stick, and this is the cot storage, right? So an observer seat after pedestal offers maximum visibility over all panels. All right, so a fourth occupant seat is offered as an option. Okay, this is an option. All right, so let's go to the next one. See, here is the rear view. Rear view, you can see this is the rear view when you see the back, I mean the rear view of the cockpit. So this is the secondary circuit breakers. Okay, secondary circuit breakers. It means one, two VU circuit breakers over there. And this is the primary circuit breakers. And yeah, this is the primary circuit breakers, and here hand microphone, and here is the hat holders, right? And this is the jack panel, and here headset storage, and this is the portable oxygen bottle over there, and this is the full face mask. Okay, full face mask over there, and this is the third occupant seat. Okay, I teach you here is the third occupant seat. This is the view, right? This is the third occupant seat, and this is the X. Okay, X, why is belong, is there is like some emergency equipment. And this is the safety locker. Okay, here is the safety locker, and the life vest over there, right? Life vest over there for the third occupant seat. And there is a life vest for the fourth occupant seat as optional, and this is the fourth occupant seat. And here the seat unlock. Okay, this one is used to seat unlock, and this is the coat storage, right? This is the coat storage, and this is the rain repellent bottle. Okay, rain repellent bottles. In later modules, I will teach you about the rain repellent and how about the system. And here is the bulbs, fuses storage over there, and this is the hat storage. All right, so this is the left side, and this is the right side. Okay, all right, so here is the pilot field of view. This is the windscreen, and this is the area that the pilot view of field of view, right? So this is the improved pilot vision. This one is for improved pilot vision. Okay, see, the visibility windows are designed to meet or exceed the aerospace standard 580 This is like standard. Okay, is a rule. And the geometry, the windshield panels are flat glasses, right? So these the windshield panels. Okay, windshield panels are flat glasses, and the lateral windows are curved acrylic glasses, right? So the clear surface of each window is windshield panel 0.52 square meters each, and the lateral sliding window is about 3.36 square meters each, and lateral rear window is 30 square meters each, and flight deck totally 2.36 square meters, right? So this geometry improves external aircraft monitoring, thereby increasing safety standards. So downward visibility on the pilot axis is 20 degrees and wingtip visible from respective pilot stations. All right. Okay, so now let's go to the main features. The control and indication panel in both are outlined. So this is the bolt outline. You can see this is the overhead panel, center pedestrian, right? Okay, okay, let's see. And this is the side stick, right? Here, the main features, the side stick controllers which leave the main instrument panel unobstructed. Okay, see the side stick panel is unobstructed, the main instrument panel, right? So 6 display units, interchangeable, switchable, and integrated into the same system architecture, EFIS or ICAP. Okay, so these are the 6 interchangeable display unit. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6 display units, right? So the other features involved directly from the concept introduced with the A300 A310 family. All right, so this one, ergonomic layouts of panel synoptically arranged according to the frequency of use, normal, abnormal, emergency, within easy reach and visibility for both crew members. And philosophy of panels, example, light out. Philosophy for overhead panel. Okay, in here overhead panel, the philosophy they are using light out, light out philosophy. And the principle of presentation on information need to know concept, and monitoring of systems through an electronic centralized aircraft monitoring, ECAM, and coherent system of color coding for EVIS, ECAM, and panel lights. All right, so and this one is side stick arrangements. Okay, you can see the side stick. This is the cockpit seat. All right, so this is the height adjustment over there, height adjustment, and this is the pitch control. All right, so this is the armrest memory position display, right? So this is the side stick. You can see this is the takeover button, and this is the neutral, and this is the radio. See, side sticks are installed on the captain and first officer forward lateral console, right? This is the forward lateral console, and the side stick are installed in the captain and first officer forward lateral consoles, right? And adjustable armrest to facilitate free wrist movement fitted on each seat, right? The side stick works against a spring force proportional to the angular displacement. And the side stick includes radio communication trigger. Here is the radio communication trigger, right? And a takeover push button or takeover button for autopilot disconnection and priority takeoff. Okay, this button is used for the autopilot disconnection and priority takeover. All right. Later I will tell you about the autopilot lesson, how the system is work. All right. Okay, so now the side stick operation, right? This is the side stick operation. See, the moving the side stick result in setting the aircraft trajectory with a certain level of G for the requested maneuver depending on the amount of side stick movements, right? So the movement is very precise since backlash and frictions are negligible, right? Control of the flight path is performed by the electronic flight control system, right? Controlling of the flight path is controlled by the electronic flight control system, okay, and which links the trajectory order with aerodynamics data to stabilize the aircraft and protect it from the prohibited altitudes. All right, so you can see this, the aircraft is going, see, in the ground level, and the side stick is going this side, and then is nose up, and then side stick release, return to neutral, then it is come to neutral, and then side stick push, and then it is going to nose down. Okay, the side stick release neutral, and then it is go to the this path. Okay, all right. So now next one is main instrument panel. This is the main instrument panel. You can see these are the 6 display units, 1 2 3 4 5 6, and this is called the EFIS, and this is PFD, and this is navigation display, right? This is ECAM, engine warning display, and ECAM system display, and this one for the first officer navigation and PDF, primary flight display, right? So I will introduce the each and every one. This one is the air outlet. Okay, air outlet is coming from air condition, and this is the loudspeaker, and here is the GPWS light. Okay, ground proximity warning system light. Okay, this one telling about the warnings. Okay, and this one is the auto land light, and this one, these two are master warning lights and master caution lights, will be red color and yellow color. And this one is side stick priority light. Okay, this one is illuminated when the captain or first officer, they they want to take over the control of the aircraft. That's why it says side stick priority light. Okay, and then standby, this one is standby attitude, and this one standby SI, and this one standby attitude. Okay, and this one is flight control unit. Over there, flight control unit, so many buttons over there. They are uh, controlling about the heading. And this is the FIS control, electronic flight instrument system control over there. And then is landing gear indication. This one is landing gear indication, the landing gear locked or unlocked or in transit. And then this is auto brake anti-skid control. Here is the auto brake anti-skid control. All right, so I mean, you can download or you can see some A320 19321 cockpit picture from the internet, and then you can see in detail because of this drawing. Okay, and yeah, and everything's are interchangeable, right? It means if this one is not fail, if this one is fail and the data showed in this system, we can move to this system, right? Even this one also we can swap each other, and from here to here. Okay, that's from the arrows they showed, this one can be interchangeable. And this one is the brake pressure. Okay, you can see the brake pressure over there. And this one is a landing gear control lever. Okay, landing gear up or landing gear down. And this one is the clock. Okay, you can see the clock. In the future lesson, I will tell you how to adjust the clock. All right. And here is the optional sliding table for the first officer. And this is the chart holder. Okay, this is a chart holder for the captain. And this is the optional metric altimeter, right? Metric altimeter. Over there, this is the DME, VOR, DDR, MI. Okay, and I will tell you about this one later onwards about the meanings, right? So optional ADF RMI over there, right? Optional ADF RMI, right? And this, yeah, I told you this about the loudspeaker. All right, so okay, so let's move to the next one. I'm just tell you about the positions of the main instruments panel, right? So in future lessons, I will tell you about each and every the systems, right? So how they operate and what we have to do to operate. All right. Okay, see the captain and first officer panels. Captain and first officer panels, right? See, the captain and first officer panels are mirror image of each other. Mirror image, right? So both incorporate two side-by-side display units. It is about 7.25 inches into 7.25 inches, right? So as a primary flight display, PFD means primary flight display. This is the PFD. This is called primary flight display. And the navigation display, ND. This one is the navigation display. Right, the arrangement facilities a better visibility on all doors is normal configuration, and in case of reconfiguration, PFD, ND, or ECAM ND. The possibility to install a sliding table optional, and a footrest in front of each pilot. Okay, in front of each pilot, they have a footrest. All right. So now the primary flight display includes the complete basic T with, okay, the basic T I will introduce in later in the EASA lessons, right? What are the basic T? So the primary flight display includes the complete basic T with altitude, airspeed or Mach with all upper and lower limits, and altitude vertical speed, and headings, AFS status, right, and ILS deviation, instrument landing system deviation marker, and radio altitude, right? So the navigation display offers three modules, right? This is the navigation display. So navigation display offers three modules: ROS mode, arc mode, and plan mode, right? So the ROS mode included ILS, VORO navigation, heading up aircraft symbol in screen center with radar available. In autopilot lesson, so I will teach about the what is ROS mode, what is arc mode, and what is plan mode, right? So the arc mode, heading up horizon limited to 90 degrees forward sector with radar available, and the plan mode, north up, display centered on the selected waypoint, right? So note, in ROS nav, arc and plan modes, map data from flight management system is presented. All right. Okay, so this is the center panel. Okay, you can see the center panel. This is the engine display. Center panel means here. Okay, this is the center panel. This is the engine display, system display. Okay, this is the registrations with cell calc code is over there, and this is the landing gear. Okay, and this is the anti-skid nose wheel steering buttons, right? All right, you can see the space for the metric altimeter. Okay. All right. See the center panel groups two doors, one above other, same size and interchangeably captain and first officer doors, right? So engine display DU1 showing, okay, in engine display. Engine display shows the main engine parameters. It means N1, exhaust gas temperature, and N2, CFM, and the engine pressure ratio. It means for the CFM engine, they are using the N2, right? And the IAE V2500 engines, they are using engine pressure also, right? So EPR, engine pressure ratio, exhaust gas temperature, N1, N2, right? So thrust limit and the command and the total fuel inside the aircraft, they are showing how many fuels are there, and the flaps and slack positions, and memo and warning messages. And the system displays too showing, this is the display number 2, system display showing presentations of the system synoptic diagrams. It means there are systems in the aircraft, for example doors and electrical system, and the APU, everything, every diagram is shown in the system display, and status of the aircraft, list of all operational and significant items, right? So the standby instruments, landing gear control and indication, including brakes and the clock. All right, so now this is the glare shield. Okay, this is the glare shield. So yeah, glare shield, this is the flight control unit. Okay, so let's see, you can see the glare shield. Yeah, the flight control unit FCU provides short-term interface between the flight management guardians computer and crew for engagement for the autopilot, flight director, and auto thrust. Okay, so selection of required guardians mode. Okay, you can select the required guardians mode, and manual selection of flight parameters, speed, Mach, altimeter, okay, vertical speed, headings, or track. So the F is control panels. Selection of the desired navigation mode, ROS, ILS, or VOR, ARC, or plan modes, and ranges. And selection of barrow settings. Okay, you can see we can select the barrow settings over there, right? The pressure, and here you can see the plan mode, or ARC mode, or navigation, VOR, ILS, according to the ROS mode. All right, so yeah. So these are the warnings, master warning, master caution over there, right? So this is the autopilot takeover button. And okay, sorry, this is the side stick priority button over there, right? Yeah, okay, these are for the captain and the first officers. All right. Okay, so now let's go to the center pedestal. Center pedestal, right? Here is the center pedestal. You can see the switching over there, and this is the ECAN control panel, and this is the multi-purpose MCDU multi-purpose display unit. There are two, and the radio management panels over there, two radio management panels, and this is the pitch trim wheel for the THS, right? And this is the audio control panel, and these are the thrust and thrust reversal control levers. Right, so these are the lighting, radar, ATC, flight light, AIDS, and DFDR, okay, and audio control panels, engine panels, speed brakes over there, flaps over there, rudder trim, parking brake, gravity G extension, okay, if hydraulic fail, this is used to lower the landing gears, okay, and this is the space for printer. Okay, this is used for the printer, and this is a spare. You can use anything. So this is the landing gear gravity extension handle over there, right? This is the headset. All right, so in addition to the thrust levers and the engine control functions, the main features of the pedestal are the multi-purpose control and display units for flight management function and various other functions such as data link, maintenance, etc. Okay, MCDUs is there. So the radio management panel, RMP, for tuning of all radio communications and the radio navigation as a backup to the normal operations through the flight management and guardians computers. Okay, and the electrical rudder trim, here is the electrical rudder trim over there, and a handle at the rear of the pedestal enables the gravity landing gear function to be operated easily and rapidly. All right. Okay, now let's go to the overhead panel. This is the overhead panel. Okay, you can see these are the circuit breakers 49 VU, and this is for the spare, and this is the maintenance panel. Okay, this is used for the maintenance panel. So here is the pedestal light over there, and these are used for the spares and flight management system load. This is the third audio control panel. There are 3 audio control panels. Okay, these are the 2 audio control panel, and this is the third one. And third radio management panel. And this is for hydraulic, fuel, electrics, fuel hydraulics and air conditioning. Anti is over there, external lights. This is the APU control over there. APU control buttons are situated over there, and this is for the internal light and signs. And this is for the cabin pressure over there, and this is for the wiper. Okay, and this is for the wiper for captain and first officer both, and this is the cockpit voice recorder microphone over there. Cockpit voice recorder microphone over there, and this is the ground proximity warning center. Okay, RCDR, oxygen calls, and emergency it means evacuations, right? This is evacuation. This is the standby electrics. This is the flight control, AI data initial reference system. Okay, and this is for the engine 1, APU, engine 2. Fire controls. These are the fire controls unit. All right. Okay, and this is for the third and fourth occupant air outlets over there. All right. So the overhead panel is a single slope and 1 inch higher than on previous Airbus aircraft. Okay. Okay, higher than previous Airbus aircraft. All control on the overhead panels can be reached by either pilot. 2 main zones are separated by protective padding. Forward zone, the most frequently used function at the front of the panel. And for system controls arranged in 3 main rows. Center row for engine-related system arranged in logical way. And lateral rows for other systems. Right? Aft zone not used in flight mainly. For circuit breakers corresponding to essential system necessitating segregation, and for a small maintenance panel corresponding to some systems not linked to the centralized fault and display system. The push button philosophy is identical to that already applied on existing Airbus aircraft. All right. Okay, that is the end of this lesson. I think you got to know about the aircraft cockpit view layout. So thank you for participating in this lesson, and in the coming lessons I will teach about the systems like electrical system and air conditioning system, the main points. And these days I'm teaching you the air conditioning system pressurization lessons, so you can stick with these lessons, and in future I will teach autopilot, landing gear systems, okay, electrical system, everything in detail. All right, so that is the end of this lesson. So we will meet on next lesson. Have a good day for all of you.